Hello again, welcome back to the AIIDE tournament. We are broadcasting games of AIs playing the most beautiful game in the world, StarCraft Brood War, and we have a bot called CherryPi, whose author is Gabriel Sinave, and Gabriel Sinave is now working for Facebook, which is very interesting because these big guys entering the scene have got a lot of resources and computing power at their disposal, and Gabriel Sinave is one of the old guards of Brood War AI, so that will be interesting to see how this is going to pan out. At the other end of the map we've got IronBot by AIIDE'17 from France, which we saw demolish ZZK bot earlier, and it is going to be a game of patience. Iron going for the wall off, just trying to not to let any enemy scouting unit in here. With these buildings, this is tight, no unit can enter here. This building can float, and then you could enter or move, but the control of this is with Iron, and the first worker is going to scout the Zerg base. Zerg having built a spawning pool which will allow it to make basic fighting units called Zerglings, which are awesome. And Iron going for only one marine, only one defensive unit for the time being, keeping its walls shut. Oh, there comes another. If this building is flashing, it means it's producing something. And the first factory is done. On the Zerg end of things, we have a handful of Zerglings, about 6, and more to be made. You can see them here. And that will be... Ooh, they're going through the back way, but there are minerals here which are in the way of these Zerg units, and they can't really understand it, and that's sad. Normally these minerals are only at base positions where you can build an expansion. Oh, that's very cute, look at that. That's perfectly aligned, gentlemen. Very gentle Zerg, very well done. But these minerals have been positioned on the ramp with a kind of a hacky map editor. These maps are all used in pro play, but it's so that you can't rush here through the back door immediately. You've got to mine out these minerals, and it gives just a little bit of control to the player whose base it is as to who enters or does not enter its base. So Zerg, oh, that's pity. I thought that was a brilliant grid of Zerglings, but it's being messed up now by these same Zerglings. We see a lot, and I really mean a lot, of Zerglings, but they can't get through the wall, they can't get through the mineral field here. And one thing that should be considered is that these units are quicker than Zerglings and have a lot more firepower. So with the upgrades which are being built, this is siege mode, and these are these hidden mines we saw earlier. And this is a tank with a lot of firepower, and it can gain a sea. Oh god, the wall lifts, and now the battle is on. The Zerglings enter the base, the tank is under attack, and the tank will fall. Let me switch back to normal speed. There are such a lot of Zerglings, that's incredible. And although these units are faster, they are simply overwhelmed by all the Zergling numbers. In the rear though, these vultures, these motor bicycles with a grenade launcher are being repaired. And although all the workers are under attack and going down, I think in the end the vultures, these noble war bikes, are going to be able to clean up the base because they have such a lot of firepower and there are too many. So although the Zerglings roam the base free, these vultures should be careful not to take too much damage because they are mortal after all. And these Zerglings for some reason are not really attacking the base. That's a pity. But these... Oh, and there is a tank now too, so perhaps the base may still be won by Terran, but it's going to be bloody, and a lot of dead are going to be suffered at the hands of these atrociously ferocious little dogs called Zerglings. Oh, I love it. And... oh, that's a mistake, because you lose some mobility, but you gain a lot of range. But a lot of Terran units are dying to these Zerglings, but now Terran is back in control. The only thing is, it doesn't have any more money. It's got 22 minerals and 0 workers, which means it can't gain any more money. And Zerg has got its full complement of drones ready, and got an expansion with additional income, and is producing units. So every unit the Terran loses at this point, it cannot reproduce, and we will see that momentarily. It's got 6 supply left of a total 58 possible. But here come the next 2 Zerglings, and what damage will be suffered by these? Ooh, no damage at all. But you see this vulture taking a couple of hits, its hit points getting into the red, And that is just going to be a very close shave with death. The tank isn't 100% either, and these units of Terran getting very, very low. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, one vulture is running for its life and it dies. Oh, that's a major pity. The tank now under attack. It's not as fast, it can fire while moving. But in the end, I think there is just too many Zerg at the map. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And it's going to be cornered and killed. Oh, what a pity. But that is the first game I see of Facebook playing. And that is the GG. Again, you can see the white Zerg on the minimap still being white, and the purple Terran turning to a light blue, which means it is dead. GG, the game goes to CherryPi.